Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We've finished the climactic battle of Act 2, we're still in the area though. And we're going to do a little bit of cleaning up, I think, because there's this little statue in the town square with 3 panels that I forgot about. So I want to do that. Apparently there is something to do there. There's also a couple of caves, apparently. I'm not quite sure if I've done those already, so I'm gonna look up what my commenter said about where they were, and I'm gonna go and check them out and see if I've done them already, because there might be some more, possibly some more stuff to do. I think they said it was down here, actually. I'll have to check. But there is 2 sort of little caves you can discover in this area anyway, apparently. But let's go and first of all do. It's nothing massively close. But tell you what, if we do the road to No, we'll do the Moonrise Towers, fast travel, and just head north. And you have to press the panels in the right order. I did mean to do it. I think I just kind of mentally forgot about it. Right, this way.
To the easy path.
It's here, isn't it? Not quite sure what the right order is, should be said, but maybe it will be. Oh no! Wait! Yeah, because it's got the phrases, hasn't it? Can I just look at it without using it? Is the thing, or do you sort of look at it and then press it? Well, that's not the first one. Let's get the thing open here. That's the first one. So I think it's this one.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
This one. This one.
I wonder what that did.
What did it do? Ah! Cool. Right, let's go down.
No curse in here. Wonder why.
Sharon Sanctuary. Not Sharon, but Sharon, I suppose, is the better way of saying that. Put some lights on. Okay, what does it say?
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Got advantage, yeah. I guess the right mind barrier coming in here. 14 with advantage. We might as well give ourselves. Alright, we'll do resistance. But we did it just about, though.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
So what has that done? +5 bonus to intelligence until long rest. I mean, that's okay, but I'm going to long rest pretty soon, in all honesty, because I think we've just done our big fight. There might possibly be something else down here, though.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Yeah, I'm better at wisdom, I think, aren't I, being a ranger? It's good.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
What's that given us? +5 bonus to wisdom until finishing a long rest. I mean, yeah, it is good. Don't get me wrong. It's not really going to last for very long on me, though. Ooh, do we take the stinky eggs? Probably not. But is there one last thing?
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all
My
to the
charisma is
Dark
not
Lady's
particularly high.
cause?
But yeah, sure. 14. Oh. Is that going to replace that one? Doesn't really matter what level, it's the same bonus, so yeah, it superseded it. I did wonder if it would maybe do it in addition. Alright. Oh wow, nice.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Oh, there we go. Okay, and Shadowheart got some inspirations. That's cool. I'm guessing this is another bonus until long rest. It is, but that's probably not the main point. Ritual Dagger of Shah here. I'll look in the vases as well. You never know. I don't usually do this, but in a treasure room it probably makes sense to search every container. Let's have a look at the altar.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Yeah, let's do it then, I guess. Ooh, what do we got? Scrolls, elixirs. I mean, that's alright, isn't it? Could probably take the dagger as well. The Angelic Reprieve was quite good. We got a long rest out of that in an area we weren't able to rest in, so that was pretty cool. Take the dagger this time. Shadowheart disapproves. She likes me though, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure she'll get over it. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Flee! Oh. What have we got? We've got level 7 Charismatic Center. Oh, so the statues basically. We've got a wise one and an intelligent one. And was the dagger actually worth it, is the question. No. It's just a +1 dagger. Actually, it does the necrotic, I think, which I didn't do already. They're all 100. Okay. They're varying strength, but they're only level 7, so I guess we could go in range, though. Got advantage, so let's do a sneak attack. These. I kind of expected him to take more damage. I know, well, I guess it's probably one of his bonuses, isn't it? Resistance to all damage except Force, Psychic, or Radiant. But that's because it's obscured, so maybe...
Missed this.
Cast Light. Okay, so it's a bit of a melee one, so I don't know about that. Is it undead? Dead. What should we ask it to do? Drop, approach, flee, grovel. I get one to drop its weapon, maybe. Maybe this one. Okay, that was pretty cool. Might pick it up again, of course.
Give in.
But that's pretty much my turn, isn't it? So.
Now this is my happy place.
Could come give it a big whack with radiant damage.
Watch this.
Might as well action surge. Why not? I might save the superiority die because I might try and trip one of these guys. There we go. Not too bad. Wish you put Reckless on. I'm going to put Evasive Footwork on. Guessing he's a spellcaster. Only Melf's Acid Arrow, but might as well counter spell. We're going to be resting soon, so. Right. I'm going to do a jump because I want to get a little bit closer to these. Let's do the old Spirit Guardians. So we get up a bit close and personal. Like that. Immediately got himself in there again. Should have advantage, shouldn't I, because of being in melee range.
Let's go.
Bring
Moving.
Karlak over for this one. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I don't really get what happened there, but fine. We could light him on fire, maybe. Pretty cool. So with these multiple critical hits, I'm assuming it's the rolls for the elemental stuff. It must be possible to crit those. Which is cool. But let's try a trip attack. I saved.
Feel death's cold grip. Let's go.
Shadow. Oh, it's only him though. Maybe we could put light on him. Maybe he won't have that thing. There we go, he's lost his living shadow now. Aha. We do have Tempestuous Flight. I think he is still going to take... no, maybe no opportunity attack, that's good. Okay, that'll do. We might as well do this. How is he able to shove Karlak? Very strange. But this guy is getting down there. Let's do that. Actually, let's not do that, because he's undead, so that would be bad. Let's do a big ol' one of these. I've got disadvantage because of proximity. I think we'll eat the opportunity attack. Hit him with a big one of these. Back a little bit further. And we'll get up close again and see if we can redo the damage. We did, but he saved. Okay. I can't stabby stab, I think.
Fall by my hand.
Oops, don't know why I did that. That's my turn. Karlak, can I finish off?
Say bye-bye.
There we go, not bad. Bit of fighting, bit of loot, bit of XP. All good stuff. Gold. So what weapon did he drop? Great sword. Oh, it's probably doesn't look magical.
Open up. How much farther can I go?
Okay. So level up. We only need 200 XP to get to the next level. It'd be quite nice to go to Baldur's Gate being level 10.
Here we go.
Cool, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here and I'm going to try and work out where these caves are. I think I've done at least one, but I'm not sure about the other. And when we come back, we may be in there. Ooh, so I'm back in Moonrise looking for one thing. But I found the tieflings I was looking for at the inn that I didn't find. So, I'm going to save because I'm going to try and pick Alfira's pocket to try and get this. I don't know, there might be this item that everyone says is really good.
Just done a few.
Oh, she didn't like that. Can I go invisible?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh. Okay, we'll tell you what, let's split the party. And let's get a couple of people just to distract these guys.
Alfira is writing us a song.
Oh.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song.
Right. I still can't do it. Who's... Alright, Keris might need to be
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
distracted.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the...
If everyone else minds their
Oh,
business, I'll be fine.
who's got eyes on me? Can't be Alfira.
With haste.
Why is this all in sight?
I don't need any attention right now.
Alright, let's try... I can't... Oh, well, these kids have turned back round. It's annoying. I guess they didn't really have full conversation stuff.
Poor kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Caught red-handed. Perhaps you should practice.
Alright, Can we cast, like, darkness or something? Tell you what, let's go turn-based. That's an idea. Turn-based mode. Asterion, talk to a child.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you.
Now she... Oh. Are we...
Why are we still here?
What happened to turn-based mode? Oh, is it because... can I just...
I won't feel safe until we're behind. I look...
Come on, I
Oh.
don't care what you've got to say. I just... Turn-based mode. We go here and talk to Keris.
Baldur's Gate lies ahead. We just need to avoid an army.
We're not in turn-based mode anymore, right? Alright. I don't know if this is going to be possible then.
Let's get going.
Let's see what Alfira's got to say.
You're here. Good. That's good.
Maybe she'll trade with me. Oh, is this literally all she's got on her? Yeah. Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
Sure they appreciate it.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Okay. Well, we can talk to Mattis because he does have an inventory.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Okay, well, we can't trade with him then. Or can we?
On second thoughts, I think we could be earning silver with this song. Maybe even gold.
No, he's not a trader currently. Never mind. Alright, but anyway, there is stuff I wanted to check out up here. So let's go up. So we're going to go into Balthazar's area. It'll be this blood and guts area. And it's to do with this summoning circle up here. Or arcane circle, whatever it's described as. Ritual circle. Apparently we can interact with this and produce
A ritual
something.
circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
All right. A ritual circle. The kind of place moon lanterns are crafted, most likely. A ritual circle. The kind of place moon lanterns are crafted, most likely.
Apparently, someone said with Gale in their party, they were able to interact with that, and he made something. I should be able to go back to camp now. So let's do that. Let's switch out Astarion for Gale temporarily. I would like to try to do the thing. It sounds like it could be useful.
All's well that ends. Not
Gale
as bad as
chilling
it could
out.
have.
A naked
These
wizard.
beasts have seen everything.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair. Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it,
Yeah, we have found
the
it.
harm will be all Ketheric's.
He's dead.
Well worth indulging our curiosity.
Realise I've got to get rid of Astarion first. To be fair, Gale probably is a bit behind the times, seeing as he's been sat at camp for pretty much the whole of Act 2. Oh, did you hear us there? Oh, look, these guys are here too. But I kind of just want to concentrate on this thing first.
Myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess it sounds awful.
Don't worry though, Astarion. You will be back in my party because I like you. I think we're doing good stuff.
How can I help?
Join me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Yeah, so he has. I wonder how many levels he's actually got to do. Been a little while since he was in the group. 2 levels, okay. Spells. Vanish is good. It's only 2 turns though. Can be useful. I do Ice Storm and I don't know. Phantasmal Killer could be good. Got a feat as well. I might do the ability score improvement. Definitely take intelligence. Probably dex to get to the next modifier on his armor. Yeah, level 5 spells now, what we got. Cloud Kill, it's... I don't know if his craft spell thing will mean that allies don't take damage from it. Clone of Cold, you've got to get pretty close up. A person could be good. gloves that can do that. Yeah, I say dominate person. Whole monster. They could be good.
Yes.
Let's throw some clothes on him, shall we? I've been keeping some for him. I mean, it works on melee attacks. He's not going to take many of those, I wouldn't have thought, but there we go. He's got some clothes again. Thinking about Starion, whether he'd benefit from any of these. Might leave them for now. I might get him to interact with this book as well. It's still a quest in our thing to deal with it. Just looking to see if I still had a wizard hat that might be useful, or a staff or something. He's actually got higher intelligence without that. Stick that on, why not? Give him a cloak. He's not a battle mage. As well. Boot-wise... bit of extra jump distance, why not? Have that. Weapon-wise... don't like carrying any staves or anything. I guess that. You could have the dagger, maybe. I'll give him the dagger. Alright, we're not going to set him up properly, because I don't think he'll be in our party for very long. But yeah, so if we're as Gale, I think we are, deal with this book.
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets. You open the book where you left off, and the voices return, chiding you for your indecision.
Yeah, let's give this a go. It's a 20. 2 of advantage and a +4 bonus, so not enough. Alright, let's try again. Nice.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. Black strands of weave curl all about you, only to sink as into graves as you try to grab hold. Necromantic spells, tantalizingly powerful, slip away forever. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Yeah, we got his inspiration back. Did you get anything else? Okay. Well, let's leave camp. See if Gale can do anything with this.
Ritual circle. Judging
I don't know
by
why
the
it's
shadow
bugging out.
sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them.
His face.
Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
Do it. Does have a stave. Okay, so I guess broken moon lantern, dead pixie. So we got a shadow lantern. So, conjure shadow lantern wraith, level 6 necromancy spell. Interesting. Encased in a cocoon of shadow within the lantern, the mangled pixie lies like some deformed pupa, its mouth slack and those same shadows crawling over its greying tongue. Okay. I use that. How do I use that spell? Can't remember how you wield your sort of light things. Oh, is it this? Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Got so many things, I can't get them all on the screen at the same time. I guess we'll do something like that. Cool, okay, so I can... Don't think I've got any bodies around me at the moment. There, cool. Okay, yeah, nice. Alright, well, let's talk, let's have a quick chat with Gale then, who's desperate to speak to us.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What do you mean?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling. Only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Okay, why is it so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would that be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Leathery texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Still got something to say.
If Mistra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Quite sure what to make of that.
Why punish you when she's already given you a death sentence?
True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
I love unsavory things. Well, I'm beyond it. If Mistra's letting you choose these powers, you have a choice about the orb.
Quite the pair of legs you've got on you to make that kind of leap. No, Mistra wouldn't have issued an order like that if she was content for it to be ignored. She meant it. Perhaps so much so that she's willing to overlook transgressions like this. Now come. Best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
Okay. Well, what I think we should do is go back to camp then, and we'll switch out Gale once more for Asterion. But when we're in Baldur's Gate, we'll probably
watching me.
switch things up fairly often, because everyone's got a decent purpose for being there. Gale has got a pretty interesting questline at the moment to find out more about the crown. We've got Astarion's master. We've got Shadowheart's thing. We might be able to recover her memory there. Lae'zel's the only one who doesn't really have a clear reason for being there, I think. Will's obviously got his dad and stuff. We'll speak to Will in a moment. I think he wanted to talk to us. And Carlet's got a bit of stuff going on as well. Yeah, cool stuff.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
He's got clothes now, so that's all cool. Right, let's stop in with Will for a sec.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
You know, where will they... What do you know about Gortash and Orin, actually?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Okay, yeah, let's find out the truth of his pact thing. I forgot about that.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'll give up my soul, if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
What's that?
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Yeah, cool.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely she doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
It was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her.
It was brave, what you did. Did I not already say that one? What about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
Okay, well, we'll talk more of this later.
I understand.
Well, what do you think? Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Enough for now. I'll chat with Karlak. What does she think about getting into the city?
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Now, tell me more about Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work, guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Okay. What about Jaheira? What does she think about going to Baldur's Gate?
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Oh, it's just... don't join me right now, Jaheira. I'm not... I kind of want to stick with the, the original characters for this game. But we could maybe speak to Isabel and Aiden over here. Aelin.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
No, but it sounds like you do.
Guilty. The moment I looked at Aelin, I just knew I had to be with her. I was hers. That was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Merkul.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Yeah, let's talk to Aelin.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
So who the heck are you? Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How did you come to get trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Cool. Alright. Astarion, come with.
Hello. What can I do for you?
What do you intend to do about that ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
We should ask around in the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so. Because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
Alright, come with.
Need something? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Right. He just got a shed load of experience, but I think that just brings him up to his current level. We probably should long rest at thinking about it.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, everyone. The spellcasters are a bit low on stuff. It's been a long time since we long rested, so it probably makes sense just before we go in the city, wherever my resting stuff is. Why is it selected so much? There we go, perfect. Cool. Okay, so leave camp. Not quite sure what happened. All right, let's quickly put on Long Strider on everyone before we move on. There we go. All right, and we are going to go on to Baldur's Gate. So with the 2 cave things, I'm pretty sure I'd already done them.
Hell yes.
I think what I'd read was referring to the morgue down here, which I'd been in, and also when we climbed down the roots in this house. I think those were the ones that were mentioned. But I have done those, so let's go to Baldur's Gate. Exciting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done everything here. Everything I can think of, anyway. Oh, we're in camp. Oh, our dog wants to talk to us. Where's my speak with animals?
I should speak up.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have you got there, boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Ah, good boy. Oh, let's talk to Owlbear Cub as well.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
Alright.
Ooh, more.
Alright, so, quick check round, see if anyone is desperate to talk to me, but I think we're pretty much caught up on everything. Guess we rest again? Oh, Aelin wants to say something, okay.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Yeah, do it.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What?
Is that going to be her dad or something?
Who was that man?
Maybe he was keeping an
You
eye on her.
already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of Night, I thought that was cast into Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Awesome. I mean, that just seems like such a integral part of Shadowheart's story, doesn't it? I'm intrigued to know what way that might go if you kill the Night Song and take the other route that we did at that point. I mean, that just seems like such a massively divergent path for Shadowheart. Let's look at the spear we got though. Is it in my inventory? Let's give it a Shadowheart first of all.
No time to dally.
The Spear of Night. I think the necrotic damage is probably something she does anyway. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. That's pretty good. Dark vision, pretty good for Shadowheart. Oh, mind you, she's an elf, isn't she? So I think that she's probably got that anyway. It's a +3 weapon. Moonbeam's a good spell. I like Moonbeam. Moon Mote, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm guessing it's something to do with light. It is versatile, so even though it's a spear, she'll be able to use this with the shields. That's good. I do like the blood of Lathander, though. Or Lathander. Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a Constitution saving throw. Sunbeam. It is. Oh, I mean, it is a good weapon. It's a very good weapon. The damage is going to be the same because she's going to be using it one-handed. But I think for role-playing, in role-playing terms, I think that would be good to give to her. We'll definitely keep the mace. I won't be selling that. I'm wondering whether I give this to Lae'zel. I might just keep it until we go around with Lae'zel. Yeah, cool. Well, that was really... Let's actually talk to Shadowheart as well post that. She might have something to say about it. Oh, no, I am Shadowheart.
Breathing, despite everything.
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. You can almost sense it. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard.
Now we can try and talk about what happened to us.
What's on your mind?
No, that's fine. Alright. Okay, well, I don't really need to rest again. Can I just leave? Oh, I've got... Okay, I think I've got to rest. Shadowheart does have something to say now, so let's go talk to her.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Cool. Okay, so can I leave camp now? Yes. Asterion, I think we're good to go.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Well, I'm glad we got to see the land changing back. I thought that was a pretty nice touch.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties.
patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and
It's gonna be
yes, sir. No,
Orin
sir.
or whatever,
Rip
isn't
and
it?
cut your throat, sir.
Yeah.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Nice lady.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
They've gone. Okay, well I just checked the time of the video, and I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now. We'll go down, we'll talk to people in camp in the next episode. There was at least one person, maybe Karlak, wanted to say something to me, but we'll go check that out. I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. It was, story-wise, a very interesting one, I think. I was particularly interested in Shadowheart's past and everything. So, yeah, no, good. And hopefully you enjoyed it too. And if you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button on the video, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, the various revelations we've had in this episode, just anything you like, really. And, you know, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you again next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.